Once upon a time, in the ancient city of Troy, there lived a hero whose beginnings were as humble as they were extraordinary. His name was Paris, and his story began with a prophecy that cast a shadow over his birth. On the night Paris was born, the sky was angry. Loud thunder boomed, and bright flashes of lightning lit up the dark clouds. Rain poured down, and strong winds shook the trees in Troy. Inside the palace, where King Priam and Queen Hecuba lived, it was tense. The storm outside made everything scarier, but in the midst of all the noise, baby Paris was born. His cries mixed with the sounds of the storm, like they were part of it. The palace was dark because of the storm. The only light came from flickering torches along the walls. Sometimes, lightning lit up the rooms, showing glimpses of what was happening inside. Born to King Priam and Queen Hecuba, the rulers of Troy, Paris's arrival was greeted not with joy, but with fear. It was foretold that he would bring destruction to the city he called home. Desperate to thwart this grim prophecy, his parents made a heart-rending decision. They would abandon him on the unforgiving slopes of Mount Ida. So it was that Paris, a mere babe, was left to the mercy of the elements. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. On that stormy night, as thunder rumbled in the distance and lightning flashed across the sky, a kind-hearted shepherd named Aeneas heard a sound unlike any other. It was the cry of a baby, carried on the wind like a mournful song. Concerned, Aeneas followed the sound, his heart pounding with worry. As he ventured deeper into the forest, the cries grew louder, until at last, he stumbled upon a sight that filled him with both wonder and sorrow. There, nestled among the roots of an ancient oak tree, lay a newborn babe, wrapped in swaddling clothes and crying out for warmth and comfort. With trembling hands, Aeneas gathered the child into his arms, cradling him close to his chest. Who could have left such a precious gift in the heart of the forest? He wondered, and why? As he pondered this mystery, a sudden rustling in the bushes nearby caught his attention. With a start, Aeneas realized that he was not alone. A fierce wolf, its eyes gleaming with hunger, had caught the scent of the newborn babe and was advancing with bared teeth and snarling lips. With a fierce cry, Aeneas drew his staff and stood between the wolf and the helpless child, his heart pounding with fear and determination. With every ounce of strength he possessed, he fought against the beast, driving it back with well-aimed blows and desperate courage. The battle raged on, the storm swirling around them like a tempest unleashed, but Aeneas refused to yield. With one final, mighty blow, he struck the wolf down, sending it fleeing into the darkness from whence it came. Exhausted but victorious, Aeneas turned his attention back to the child in his arms, his heart swelling with love and gratitude. Though he did not know who had left the baby on the mountain, or why, he knew one thing for certain. This child had been entrusted to his care, and he would protect him with his life. And so, with the storm still raging overhead, Aeneas carried the newborn babe back to his humble cottage, where he would raise him as his own son, unaware of the remarkable destiny that awaited him. As the years passed, Paris's bond with the shepherd deepened, and he learned the ways of the land. How to tend to the sheep, how to track game through the dense forests, and how to find solace in the simplicity of rural life. Despite his royal lineage, Paris remained unaware of his true identity, content in the knowledge that he was loved and cherished by the man who had become his father in all but blood. As a boy, Paris was known for his boundless curiosity and adventurous spirit. He roamed the hillsides with the freedom of a bird, his laughter ringing through the valleys as he chased after butterflies and climbed trees with reckless abandon. Yet, beneath his carefree exterior, lay a heart imbued with kindness and compassion, a reflection of the shepherd's gentle guidance. Though the shadows of prophecy loomed large over his head, Paris remained blissfully unaware of the destiny that awaited him. For now, he was content to revel in the simple joys of childhood, his days filled with sunshine and laughter, his heart unburdened by the weight of the world. And as the years unfurled like the petals of a blooming flower, Paris grew into a young man of remarkable strength and character, his story poised to unfold in ways he could never have imagined.